Okay, welcome back. So this slide that you see here, I actually constructed a second paragraph. Remember, less is more. So instead of framing it from a principal's perspective, I've actually framed this paragraph from a prospective teacher's perspective. So if you notice, it's very succinct and it follows basically the outline that I gave you. Remember, you don't want to be redundant. You don't want to use a lot of I's, me's, but you want to strategically use words to leverage your contributions or your prospective contributions. So and hopefully by now you've written your introductory paragraph, because I think next week I'm just going to say it's due because we've done so much collaborative work constructing and crafting this, and you are more than welcome to use portions and bits of this letter or the template letter and build it into your own. Of course, use your own strengths. So paragraph 2, as it reads from the outline: as a prospective teacher, I'm not afraid of taking on challenges. I have an ability to deploy emotional intelligence that allows for effective engagement with diverse populations, focusing on cultural competence and serving diverse student populations. So instead of saying using, I use the word deploy. Instead of saying I have skills, I use the word ability. Instead of saying I can relate to students, I say emotional intelligence. Instead of saying minority groups, I say diverse populations. Instead of saying you can relate to different groups, you use cultural competence. And these are all higher level phrases that will tell the reader that you are a skilled teacher. Next sentence, using the strengths. Because remember, emotional intelligence is your characteristics. Now you're speaking to a specific strength. According to Strength Finders 2.0, you don't even have to say that. I chose to say it. You might say one of my top 5 strength talents. But my sample reads, according to Strength Finders 2.0, one of my top 5 strength talents is empathy, which enables me to understand students' needs to build a positive classroom climate. Wow. That is OTES rubric information right there, because when you're being evaluated for OTES or for your first year teaching experience, your classroom environment will be appraised. And the final sentence says, using empathy and building upon emotional intelligence, I can engage varying strategies to build positive student relationships and maximize the learning environment, because ultimately it's all about learning. It's all about student learning and building positive relationships. So based upon this example, if you need to modify your paragraph number 2, do that now. And this will be an opportunity. And you remember, you can use any and all. And I would encourage you, for those of you who don't like to start your sentences saying according to Strength Finders 2.0, that is really the academic writer coming out of me, because we have to cite. You don't have to say according to Strength Finders 2.0. You can start your sentence by saying one of my top 5 strengths. Okay, I'll be back as we deal with paragraphs 3, 4, and then your conclusion of your cover letter.